basically summarized in this that says the act of taking that substance in any synthetic step now brings it back under the CSA, the Controlled Substances Act. Where did my pen go? I have so many fucking weed pens on me right now, dude. It's not even funny. Jesus Christ. Another one. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? So, welcome to the channel. If you're new, like you probably are, because I'm pretty fucking small. But today, I'm going to be doing like a little bit of an informational video. So, there's some weird shit going on. It's like, I don't know, this has all kind of been in the news, but it seems like no one's really talking about it. And what I have a feeling is going to happen is that all of this stuff is going to pass because nobody is talking about it, and everybody's just going to be unprepared. And so, I'm making this video to kind of like bring it into the spotlight. So, the reason that I'm in my car for this is just because I've been so fucking busy recently. Like, I'm literally, like, in my car recording this in between driving through, like, film locations and meetings and shit. But yeah, so I printed out one of the main articles that I've found about this, just, like, as some talking points to read off of. I'll probably flash them on the screen and all of that shit. Oh, yeah. So, I got this, like, one thing I have to say is that this Stizzy, like, Skywalker OG DELTA8 pod, I decided to get a little DELTA8 pod as, like, an ode to DELTA8, just because, like, we don't even know how long it's gonna be here for. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this shit is. So, I mean, shit, let's get into it. Like, this is honestly, like, one of the first times I'm reading this. So, like, oh, shit. Actually, we might be doing a cart review too, because this shit is fucking, the Stizzy Skywalker OG DELTA8. Like, this thing, like, I don't know, this, fuck. You can tell they used good terps in this. Like, you can't, goddamn. Like, you can't really fake an OG taste. You know what I mean? Like, you can add all the sweet shit to all of them, but, like, Skywalker OG, this shit tastes good. Yeah, but, like, all that, whatever. So, this is the first part of the article. The Drug Enforcement Administration will soon be proposing new rules to clarify that synthetically manufactured cannabinoids like DELTA8 THC are prohibited controlled substances. So, what this would be is, like, all DELTA8, yeah, DELTA8 grows naturally in, like, cannabis and hemp and all that shit, but, like, it will never be a high enough percentage to extract it and make a cart like this. So what it is it's taken from extracted CBD isolate that is synthetically converted to DELTA8. And so, like, alright, I'm just gonna say any company that is saying non-synthetic DELTA8, what they're saying is it comes from non-synthetic CBD, because there's synthetic CBD too. But, like, basically almost all altered cannabinoids are synthetic, except for DELTA9 and THCA, which is kind of weird because those are the two most loopholey ones, right? Like, those are the two, like, THCA and DELTA9 are just both fucking weed, right? So it says one change, which would be to decontrol CBD up to 1% THC on a weight-to-weight or weight-to-volume basis. So this right here is a fucking big one. And so I've actually read through it and I found that, and I did a little bit more research on it because this kind of confused me, right? All of this other shit is like just really fucking placing the regulations down hard on it, right? But then this is kind of loosening them up. And so, like, this is how the whole, like, DELTA9, like, edibles thing came around, the buy dry weight, right? Like, you can have 0.3% DELTA9 in your shit and then just make your edibles heavier by weight and then just put as much fucking shit as you want in it. And so now they're upping the threshold from 0.3 to 1. And so the reason that they're doing this is because on industrial hemp farms, they'll have entire barns of hemp coming in that test at like 0.4% THC, and then they're just sitting in there collecting dust for no reason because of like a 0.1%. That gives industrial manufacturers a lot more wiggle room on that, which is kind of nice. That's a lot better. That's a lot more economy focused, I feel. But let's see what else it fucking is. Like, dude, this Delta is fucking good though. From Stizzy, this Skywalker, fuck. Stizzy is my favorite DELTA8. Behind I mean, it isn't Delta-8. The THCA cart is by far the best, like, legal cannabinoid cart that you're going to get in an illegal state, though. So I'm just going to say that real quick. Who said that the intent of the forthcoming rulemaking? All right, so right here, this is an important one. All right, so this right here, what I'm about to read, like, this is the shit that actually matters. This is the shit that is about Delta-8, not any economy-focused shit. Listen. The intent of the forthcoming rulemaking will be to provide clarity and clear up confusion about the legal status of various cannabinoids, since hemp and its derivatives were federally legalized under the 2018 Farm Bill. Since then, the market for cannabis products, including edibles and tinctures, has rapidly expanded, and the emergence of intoxicating cannabinoids like Delta-8 THC has prompted lawmakers in states across the country to enact patchwork regulations for the products. Delta-8 THC does occur naturally in cannabis in trace amounts, and the DEA has previously confirmed that those natural constituents are uncontrolled. But many products are being produced synthetically through a chemical process that converts CBD to Delta-8 THC. Alright, and now here's where people start being assholes. That is not allowed, he said, emphasizing that synthetic tetrahydrocannabinols were not exempted from the Controlled Substances Act, even though hemp and its naturally produced derivatives were legalized. There's a lot of this. We're not going to get through all of it, obviously. And this whole thing is basically summarized in this. That says the act of taking that substance in any synthetic step now brings it back under the CSA, the Controlled Substances Act. Basically, the whole point of this whole thing coming up very quickly is to patch up the loopholes that were left in the 2018 Farm Bill. And also, another thing that I'm gonna say about this is that this is all like, dude, I'm never ever gonna talk about this shit on this channel, online, anything like that. I don't want to become one of these fucking motherfuckers online, right? But there's been some talk about big pharma companies placing patents on synthetic cannabinoids similar to Delta-8 at the same time that they're lobbying politicians to illegalize it and put it back under the CSA. And so it kind of like, it makes you wonder if like these companies are kind of trying to get around the federal illegalization and provide medical cannabis now. But the thing is like, it was already provided. Like, now it's just gonna be fucking taxed than a motherfucker by like Johnson & Johnson or whatever the fuck. Like, dude, that's all like fucking, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep that part in because like, fuck all of that online conspiracy fucking bullshit. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, dude, yeah, with this, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, this is one of the only places, the only times whenever I feel that these conspiracy theories hold any merit is if it would be an immediate profit to someone, which right here it kind of would, if you're thinking about it. Like, dude, no fucking person's trying to control you. Like, bro, you think like the Chinese government spying on everyone, and it's like, bro, they chose you. It's like, come on, bro, are you really that fucking stuck up? Like, really, you're not that interesting. I'm not that interesting. Dude, what the fuck was I even saying? Jesus. Yeah, dude, thank you, Stizzy. Alright, so at the very end of this article, we're getting to the very end of it. I don't know, I've just been going on tangents during this, but at the very end it says, not only is a final rule coming from the DEA, but the market could also see significant changes under the next iteration of the Farm Bill this year. I think it's important that companies look at this as a whole, because what we're seeing in these states is a debate as to where do these synthetics and intoxicating hemp products belong. What is the best approach for public safety? Fucking, what is their legality, she said. Like, I'm just gonna summarize. I'm gonna stop reading that right there, because, like, it's getting boring. This card is fucking good. At the end of this bill, what it basically seems like is all of the smoke shop Delta-8, it's either going away or it isn't going to be the same. Like, it's either going to all have to be relabeled, because one thing that I'm gonna say is that, dude, it seems like every single time the government has made a law around weed, they fuck it up somehow. So, like, who's to say that they're not going to this time and leave more loopholes, right? If by some chance you own a smoke shop, you work at a smoke shop and you're watching this, it's fucking time. Like, dude, get like a lawyer to talk to, anything like that, just to prepare yourself for what's coming, because like, you just don't want to be caught off guard. No one wants to be caught off guard by this shit, because it is a big fucking change. And like, another thing is like, Stizzy just released this line of Delta8, right? And it's making me wonder, like, dude, how much money did they put into that? Because like, dude, this could be like, this investment could just fucking melt away like that. Like, I don't know. Thank y'all very much for watching, if you watched to this point and everything like that. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. But like, dude, like, I just realized it is hot as fuck. I've been recording with no AC. I'm sweating. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace.